Selamat datang di NotSoGeeky, adalah video podcast yang khusus mengulas interview dengan praktisi internet di setiap episodenya. Bisa dari startup founder, web developer, web designer, atau bahkan blogger sekalipun. Ini adalah episode kita yang kedua dan bersama di samping saya saat ini sudah ada tamu yang sangat-sangat istimewa, yaitu Matt Mullenweg, the founder of WordPress himself. So hi Matt, it's really nice to meet you in person.
Thank you.
Okay, I know that you've been traveling a lot. I can see that from your Docker profile. Is that your real account?
Yeah.
You doing seminar, conference, WordCamp, etc.
I like Doppler a lot.
So seems like you are very busy right now. So I'm just curious. I mean, how deep your involvement in WordPress development today? I mean, do you still touch the programming thing, or just become an advisor to your team?
So with WordPress core, I program just a little bit lately. Especially, so previous I've done a lot, but in 2.7 I didn't have too much time because I was traveling a lot. So I was involved mostly with the design. So there was a new interface.
Yes.
I helped find Jane and other folks and just sort of help shepherd along that process. But a lot of what I do now is just finding the best people to work on things.
Okay.
And then letting them do it.
Okay.
Most of my coding these days is on either Kismet
Yes.
and WordPress.com stuff.
Okay, cool. In terms of design itself, I mean, you do collaborate with designer. I mean, the
2.7.
Before that 2.5, I guess that was designed by Jason Santamaria from Happy Cock Studios,
Yeah,
right?
he was. He's also, not many people know this, he's the guy who designed the WordPress logo,
Oh,
like a long time ago. Yeah.
okay, cool. I just know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So, and yesterday was a big news. You have announced about WordPress.tv, right?
Correct.
So, is it part of WordPress plan to make this your own video platform? Do you want to push people to do more video blogging?
So WordPress TV is more a content play. So it's more about the videos and the things that we're posting there. However, we did develop a video platform for WordPress.com that we're using pretty extensively.
Okay.
So we have our own video player that supports, full HD
Yes.
and syncing and everything, and it's pretty clean. Kind of like Vimeo actually was the
That's
inspiration.
great. That's great. But you will open that for public?
It already is. So if you have the space upgrade on WordPress.com, you upload the video, we'll transcode it, create the Flash version and everything.
That's cool. Automatically, right?
Yeah.
That's
But you have
awesome.
to buy the space upgrade.
Oh yes, of course.
But when you do, my phone goes off, I get a little money.
Okay. Okay, so and there's a new blogging platform. Not really fresh though. It's called Campaign. I thought you might heard about it.
I haven't.
Okay, well, what they do is that they using Flash as their front end engine. So as internet become faster and faster, and then we become cheaper and cheaper, I don't know how WordPress see about this. Do you think WordPress will do the same way using Flash in the future? I don't know.
Probably not. I'm not a huge fan of Flash myself.
Yes.
But the cool thing is that WordPress's templating system is super flexible. So people have made Flash themes before. Like there's one called FlashPress. So that's a way for, if you wanted the front end of your website to be in Flash, that's fine. WordPress is relatively agnostic with regards to how its information is displayed.
Because the indexing system or something like that? That's why you don't want
Because
to
it just, I believe how it works is just outputs XML, and then the XML gets loaded into the Flash file.
Okay. I'm going to ask you about microblogging,
Okay.
right? Because it seems right now that if people post new blog, it seems like they are posted solely also in their Twitter account, right? Because they think that I've got more followers on my Twitter rather than subscriber on my RSS feed, and also they think that I've got quick response on Twitter,
Which is
rather than waiting for someone post a new comment on their blog. So what do you think about this? I mean,
I think it's cool, right? Anything that drives
How's
more
such a
traffic
big blogging?
to people's blogs is good. Actually, what's been super effective that we've seen is it's old-fashioned, but email. It works just as well as Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Or when you do a new post, send it out to an email list, and people get that just as fast in many ways.
Okay.
So I think that although Twitter has grown a lot of popularity, the growth of blogging has not slowed at all. So I think that, hopefully most people have thoughts longer than 140 characters.
Yeah.
And when you do, a blog is, I think, the best place to put those.
Okay. Okay.
But if you, I use Twitter too, and sometimes I just want to say, I Twittered this morning. I said, I wish Google Translate worked with
in Indonesian. Yeah, I see that.
Well, because there's all the people blogging about WordCamp, and I wanted to read it.
Okay. Well, I do give you this T-shirt, right? What do you think about it?
I love the shirt, actually.
Yeah.
The shirt is fantastic. So thanks very much for that.
Okay.
If you can't see it here, it's the WordPress logo, but with names of jazz musicians that we've named WordPress releases after.
Okay, I guess that's all. I've got your, I don't know, 5 minutes maybe. Thanks for your time.
It's my pleasure.
Ya, and demikian dari NotSoGeeky. Sampai jumpa di episode berikutnya dengan narasumber yang tidak kalah menarik.